goat.
It would be rather difficult to carry this goat. Right. Leave the gate open?
Yeah, sure. I mean, goat might wander around.
Yeah.
And do something. Who knows what?
It's a living world after all. Okay, so what else? We've got a fiddle we haven't used. Still not used a four-leaf clover. What could benefit from a fiddle? Is there any like it's an unfortunate turn of phrase. Are there any like flowers, like meadows, or
not that we haven't already used?
We've used every meadow.
Well, every one with flowers, yeah, I think so.
So what do we have left that hasn't been used? There's nothing to say that things couldn't be reused. Just enemies. Really, we've cleared up the screens.
We've used pebbles. We've done that. So like, I'll just clear. There's an empty one that doesn't have any significant information in it, and then there's one that's clearly being used as a divider because it's just rivers. But we've sold all the troll bridges because they're just troll bridges. Took up the four-leaf clover. We've used the fairy godmother, but that just looks like protection from enemies. We haven't done anything in the garden.
Oh.
Maybe we can take their carrots. Oh no. We haven't done anything in the garden. We've done the tree egg. We haven't killed the witch, though we haven't explored that screen because we didn't get to kill the witch.
What do you mean? We did explore the house.
Yeah, but we haven't explored that screen where the witch is flying around because anytime you're in there, the witch flies around and takes you.
Do you really think we need to kill the witch? That seems...
No, I don't think so.
Like overkill.
Yeah.
I don't really want to kill her.
So there's a wolf, a witch, and a wizard, and an ogre. That's what we've seen as enemies. And those are mostly the squares that we haven't explored properly.
We still have the dagger.
The rest of them... We have the dagger.
Oh, where am I going? Where was I going? Oh, up.
Where were you trying to go?
Garden.
Oh, yeah, above the castle.
This is 2 screens.
Yeah, it's a double screen. That's really loud. I don't want to test that on everything. I'll be honest. Well, have you looked at the garden?
Oh.
Yeah, no, I think we have looked at this.
Did we?
Yeah, because I said carrots and I thought I knew it was carrots, so I think we have looked at it. Either that or I'm just guessing.
You pluck a delicious looking carrot from the fertile soil. Do you think the goat would want the carrot? I don't know to what end we would be giving a goat the carrot. Like,
well, the goat's to the right if you want to go to the goat.
I do.
Okay, it's the other way then.
Oh.
All the way to the right.
Who doesn't like walking across a big old field?
That's a question for like the rest of the King's Quest games.
Well, there's still a little protective spell. Kill fairy godmother with dagger. Come here.
For God's sake.
It's alright, you don't have to hear it, because you get to hear this lovely piece of music.
Yeah, that's... Oh, Oh, that's really... It's clipping my audio a lot.
Like a medical sound. Okay. Right.
What, a heartbeat monitor?
Yeah. From the past. Oh yeah, diagonals. I can
MIDI.
do those. Uh-oh.
Where's the goat? Where's
no.
the goat?
Where's the goat?
He's wandering the wilderness.
Right.
We freed the goat.
We did, and to be honest, we knew what we were doing.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
This is going to be our land. We can let goats roam as they please. Now, where do you think the goat went?
I don't know. Probably back to the garden.
But we just came from the garden.
Yeah, but it's not like it's going to have walked past us, is it?
You think we had to notice it was gone for it to then appear? But then it'll have access to all manner of carrots.
Yeah, but those are the only places that there are carrots.
My little carrot offering is not going to be...
That's true.
Of any value whatsoever. He's going to be, well, there's a carrot surplus, if anything.
Yeah, I mean,
your carrot has depreciated.
If you're hoping that this goat is going to become our friend,
I am. And then he'll give us the final.
He'll just give us the final treasure.
He'll give us the shield. I have the shield, and I'm only giving it to someone if they give me a carrot.
You know, I think we can ride that bird. No, not just because because I want to, right? I do want to, but I think I can because there's no way to get to that square.
Yeah.
So how about we fly there?
I agree. I think we will end up on that bird. What I don't know is how. So we've got two options. We can either go back and try with the bird and then maybe look up if we get stuck. Or we look for the goat.
I mean, we're going to be looking for a long time.
The one thing I'm a little worried of is, could this be a punishment for leaving the gate open?
Well, what's it going to do?
Remove access to the goat.
Oh.
Yeah, it punishes you by making the game uncompletable. Do
you want me to check that?
Yeah, maybe.
That's something we should know.
I guess what I don't want is to... Yeah, I don't want the save state to be...
Yeah, ruined. I don't want to save after that if... Oh man, none of these specifically lead to a goat.
What if you just do a search for letting the goat out of the paddock?
On Universal Hints, can you do that?
No, just in general.
Oh, just in Google.
Yeah. Just...
Oh, okay. So we have lost the goat, but the goat is useful for removing the troll from the bridge.
Oh, instead of the treasure.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can apparently show a carrot to the goat, and then you can have the goat remove troll.
I'm sorry.
That's what it says there. That's the point values. So it says you get a carrot, you go to the goat pen, you use the action to open the goat pen, and then you step inside and give the carrot to the goat, who will then follow you.
Right.
From that point on. Then you take him to a troll bridge, and then as the troll approaches you, the goat will butt him off the bridge into the water.
Well, that's exciting. That's a shame that we missed that.
But it doesn't. It's not gonna lock us because we've done that.
Okay.
I guess that's the way to get max points though, because we lost points for using the treasure, didn't we?
Yes.
So I guess that's on the route to 158 points, which, let's be honest, we weren't going to get.
And so, I am not aiming for, to be clear.
No, neither am I.
All right.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm just glad we know that now. Okay, so we know the goat's not the thing then.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. If we did, the worry would be if there was another purpose for the golden egg beyond another solution to the trolls. Troll bridge puzzle. And,
yeah, if so, then we've been soft locked in this game for a very long
time. I don't want to climb that beanstalk again.
No, yeah, I'd rather not. I think we should just play the hope that that is not the case.
Given how it's gone so far, I feel like those are maybe two solutions, one which costs you points and one which doesn't.
Yeah, same way, like, you get less points for killing the ogre than you do.
Yeah, or the beanstalk and going up through the stairs, I imagine.
Which is just additional points, probably, because we've got additional points, I assume, for solving the actual puzzle.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense to me.
Okay, so screw the goat. Let's think. What were our options? Bird.
Just the bird.
Okay. Where's the bird?
Where are you?
I don't know. I am lost.
Are you in the fairy godmother place? Where are you?
No. Well.
Oh, you're by the well. Go left. Oh, okay, go left. You just travelled really far left.
I just kept walking. Look at this guy in his cyan pants.
Okay, and then it's up from here, if you want to go to where the bird was.
I do, though.
Okay, so
no idea what we're going to try. So.
I mean, ride doesn't work, but it says it in a different way to all the rest of the ways something doesn't work.
Yes.
Usually it's like, you can't do this right now, but this time it was like, not now. You know, just slightly
not
different.
Now, Graham. Right. Yeah, I agree. I think it's basically pointing you towards some action which will get you to climb or get you to be taken somewhere by the bird, but possibly pick another thing, or maybe even timing.
Grab? But we tried grab, right?
Can't remember. Probably. Interestingly, the bird
isn't spawning right now. We're going to have to go out in it.
No bird for us. Ah, bird.
I mean, he's got a very hook-shaped claw. Maybe you can, like, yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Well, that sounds reasonable. No, grab's not a word. Oh, I hope it's not ride feet.
That's not a thing.
Okay, feet's not a word. So bird is a word.
So you get bird is a word. Bird is the word.
And ride is a word. But in this combination, it's not working.
We're learning something here today.
I know. It's the things you learn while you're playing King's Quest.
It's the true value of this game. Okay, so ride is not working.
It's not ride bird. No, it's not ride bird, but it feels like it should be. Jump bird? No, that seems like an attack.
Don't do that. No jumping like of birds. Right. He wasn't talk to bird.
No, it doesn't talk. I just can't think of what else. Darren's new solution to everything.
Look.
Is play the fiddle.
If it
No wonder you wanted it so badly.
Just practicing. I could swear we're getting better. Right, that bird's gone. I'm not sure positionally it matters. It is strange that it swoops. I have wondered if you put something on the ground, could it be encouraged to land, and then could you then ride the bird?
Yeah. That sounds.
Like if you drop it in
of
sort of area that it swoops down to.
But birds don't eat walnuts, and that's the only food we've got. Right? Like,
I'm not aware of that.
let's take a look at this walnut.
You want to look at the walnut?
Yeah,
Yeah, it went on about its sturdiness, which made me think it would make good ammunition for slinging.
Maybe we can break the walnut.
What?
What?
When you open the walnut, you discover the nut inside is
Sorry, what?
pure gold.
Why?
You proudly admire your gold walnut.
Oh, that's so dumb.
As you do.
Well, that's actually really annoying because that is...
Okay. Do we feel that's of any use to us, this gold walnut?
No. No, now I just think it's a golden walnut.
I think it's just a points thing.
Well, it gave us points.
Like the diamonds.
Why is there a gold walnut?
Why not, I guess.
We've been carrying that around for so long.
Yeah.
Thinking it would be useful. I mean, I'm happy for the points, but we're not really, we're not going for max. I don't see.
It's all part of the experience, isn't it?
It's just another treasure that's going to get stolen from
That's
us.
what you just have to keep telling yourself.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
that puts me at a bit of a... I don't know, what else do we have? We can't... What else would attract it?
We know the carrot.
It's not going to be a carrot. Goat.
We haven't used the 4-leaf clover. We haven't used the cheese. I don't feel like cheese is normally something you would use on a bird. But
no, I don't think so. And I think
see why it would be interested in our 4-leaf clover either. Do you want to look at a clue?
Yeah, sure.
Unless you want to stand in this field some more.
No, I can't think of anything.
As you say, we're running low on like screens. I mean, maybe there's seeds somewhere.
Well, the only thing we thought was a seed, it refused to tell us if it was, and then we couldn't pick it up.
You're talking about the red thing on the ground in the Giants.
Yeah.
In the, what was it called? The Confederation of Giants? The Commonwealth.
I don't
know
where this bird thing is going to be on thingy, so I'm just going to Google it and see if I can see a hint. Bird hint. No, not bird.
Looking for bird hints.
I don't want to walk through. See, the thing is, I can't see anything on it. I mean, I don't want to click on. I'm going to take a gamble that this is the correct thing.
This is your ordinary rock.
No, I didn't know he had one.
He's already getting ideas about how much he owns this kingdom, I think. This is mine. All of this is mine.
Okay.
I own you.
So I've gotten. So I've gone to the area guide
Right.
because
You think
I
he's going
can't
to take
think
us
of.
to the mushroom?
It's mostly because I can't think of what else this could be to do with, because we've done everything else that I can see on this list.
Right.
So I've clicked on this next area name. So I know what it's called now, but and I've clicked on how do I get there. So so first hint's not useful. That's not a hint. That's just detailing the problem.
Gotta let it ease you in.
Okay. Well, it's an island surrounded by a raging river.
Oh.
Is the first hint.
That's the mushroom.
Which is the mushroom. Which is what I think this does. That's why I've clicked on it. Because that's what I think the bird does.
Okay.
So you can't walk there, is the next hint.
You might have to fly there.
Third hint is swimming won't work. This is stupid. I'm going to click through this until I get to the point where it just says you fly, because it's going to say it. Yeah, okay. You need some form of air transportation.
You can't catch a bus. There are no taxis in the local area.
The only person you know is a king that's locked you out of his castle. Right. Okay, yes. This is looking good. A friendly bird sometimes flies by the entrance of the cave. If you're playing the remake, the bird will only appear after you have the mirror and the chest. That's the whole hit.
Okay, so we know that this bird is all about...
There's only one more hint, so the next hint is going to tell us what to do.
Well, okay.
But I'm now 100%. We ride this bird. Which I'm alright with. I take it. Right, should we just give it a couple attempts and then if we can't work it out, we'll just click it.
Throw some verbs at me.
What have we tried? We've tried grab. We've tried take. We've tried get. We've tried ride a lot. We've tried ride in many form factors. I don't know. It's gonna be like I don't know. If we had a rope, I think we could like
Lasso the bird.
lasso it. I can't think of any other ways apart from grab and ride, and it's not going to be like mount, is it?
Oh God. No.
Okay, good.
All of this is very unsavory.
Yeah, it's not exactly the.
This is a big condor. Its graceful flight appears effortless.
Nice. There's.
What are you talking about, Graham?
You're a crazy guy.
What do you mean? What bird?
Birds. Birds around here. What are you doing?
What are you on, man? Never seen a bird. Don't even know what a bird is.
Never heard of this thing. Bird.
What is bird? Alright. Look it up.
I can't
Look it
think
up.
of any other
Look it up.
words.
Look it up. Look it up. Bored.
Okay. Walk under the bird and jump. That's it. That's it. You don't need to jump onto the bird. It's just jump.
Ooh.
Can you do that anywhere? Have we been able to jump in this game the entire time? Because if so, that is a revelation. I didn't think this game would have jumping.
Thought it was like Guild Wars.
You can jump in Guild Wars.
Not the original.
Oh, yeah, Guild Wars 1. Okay, so you're going to have to time it, I guess.
Come here. Not there.
Do the swoop. Come on.
What's he doing? He's doing it lots over that way.
Why is it not swooping?
Yo, where could this giant bird be taking you? Well, we know.
Right.
Alright, well, at least it's not a witch this time.
Yeah, it's a friendly bird. Alright.
Jump.
Off this
Jump.
hint thing. Yeah, that's dumb. Like, you'd at least think it would be jump on.
I wonder if it's one of those things where
ride
maybe if you
bird.
were given drop. Ouch. You broke your spine. Okay, cool. Right, well, I am going to save it here.
You know what? I think we're close to finishing.
Yeah.
Game.
What?
I think we're close to finishing the game then. Because this area is not going to be very big. Because it's going to be the same size as the giant one, right?
Yeah.
Like, roughly. And that wasn't very big. That was like four tiles. You know? And we have, like, that mushroom we have to go collect. Which I think is... If this is the square we think it is, I think it'll be
said
to
the
the
sinister offender. Don't be afraid. Get closer.
Only just looked at the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mushroom's to the left, if this is the square we think it is.
Okay.
Well
then, let's take...
If so, I'm going to update my map and I'll be happy. Yeah!
We finally did it. We've fully mapped this land.
Nice.
You reach down and pick a fat mushroom.
Oh, let's look at this mushroom.
Well, it's not the same colour as it was.
Mushroom.
This is a large grey mushroom. How did we manage to change the colour of the mushroom?
I don't know.
Okay. And I take it we can't go anywhere else.
It's all surrounded last time I checked. Like there was like blockades in every direction.
Down we go. Ow.
Jesus.
He's tumbling.
I thought that would be a death, considering that's about the same height as the beanstalk.
Yeah.
First level.
He certainly died a lot easier falling off the beanstalk than plummeting onto that rock. Right. And off from a bird.
Right, what we got in here?
The dark tunnel leads off to the south.
Okay, same as the giant thing. I'm not going to draw this map.
Okay.
I don't think we'll need it.
Oh look, we've actually got some nice perspective going on here.
Yeah, we can see the distance.
The further you get from the light, the darker and mustier it becomes. When am I going to play my fiddle to someone?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the fiddle was like a points thing now. It's silly.
Oh, hello. Do you like cheese?
That's a rat, innit?
I think rats like cheese.
I mean, I'm sure they do.
It appears that you were afraid of the rat. You must
You
get
just got-
closer to give anything to this rat. This
Oh,
game.
They just gave you shade. That threw. That was so funny. Don't be so afraid of the rat. Stop being so afraid. It's just a rat.
Oh, be careful around this rat next time. He's dangerous. I mean, okay, fair enough. You know, tell me to get nearer and nearer to the rat, and then tell me to not get so near to the rat.
That's so funny.
Oh my god, that rat properly messed me up.
Maybe you can throw the cheese.
Gonna go get that mushroom
go get the
again.
mushroom.
So, no, I think it's like the troll. We just have to get near enough.
Okay, right. You
I
don't think
think.
it's a throw cheese.
Or I'm using the wrong verb.
Right, well, let's change this mushroom again.
Look how lovely red and white toadstooly that is. Ah. That's weird. That's a weird choice, isn't it?
What?
To make the like UI art for the mushroom like just a grey standard bought
Yeah,
from
I think it would have
Tesco's
looked
mushroom.
better. Say Tesco's.
Yeah.
You mean a chestnut mushroom?
Or anything like closed cap or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah, just a mushroom. Yeah, just a normal mushroom.
Just a regular average mushroom. That's what Graham would say.
Well, he might say it's a beautiful mushroom.
It's true. I think.
Do you wanna save
Before I get killed by this rat again.
when you get killed by the rat? Before you potentially get killed by the rat. Try throw cheese before you walk up to it, just in case.
I'm just worried I'm going to lose the cheese.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Then it is give cheese.
The rat drools at the sight of the cheese and snatches it from your hand. You might want to count your fingers.
Ooh.
The rat scrambles to the wall and seems to magically merge with it.
What?
Okay.
What?
I feel like there were other ways to deal with that
They
except
could have just
make it
just put a hole in
weird
the
and
wall.
creepy. The door slowly opens. The leprechauns revere the power of the four-leaf clover.
Nice.
We've
only had that thing forever.
With it in your possession, they will leave you absolutely alone. Otherwise, they were going to mess you up.
They were going to mess you up.
Whoa! Whoa. Okay, let's take a minute.
Jesus. How's that forever? What are you doing? Are you joking?
You find playing the fiddle here very fun, but the dance floor is in the other room. Oh. The king's magic prevents you from getting close enough to harm him. I'm not interested in harming him.
Oh, look!
Yeah, I can see that blue shield.
This isn't a...
Oh look, that's a little mouse hole. This isn't a dance floor.
No, I don't know what they're talking about. I think maybe you were just not close enough. Because that guy is sitting there.
This is absolute
Try
torture.
talking to the king. Try talking to the king.
The leprechaun king ignores your words. Is there another room down?
Oh, maybe there's a south, yeah.
No, there isn't. The leprechauns love fiddle music. Have you ever seen such frenzied dancing? After his followers have danced away, the king of the leprechauns realizes he can lead best by following and leaves, forgetting his beautiful
What?
scepter.
Okay.
What on earth?
I mean,
I'll
you
just,
know what?
you know what? I'll just go,
He's not
mate.
even going the right way.
He's gonna go out the mouse hole.
I mean, I guess we should just pick up this stuff then. Let's take his stuff.
Take the magic shield and carefully put it in your pocket.
Our pocket.
Did I spell
It's RE, isn't it?
Oh, what?
It's RE at the end.
Ah. Eagerly you pick up the scepter.
Nice. Well, I mean, you got to play your fiddle. You only did it every room until it worked.
Well, they were all going to be about dancing. I didn't realise it was going to be quite so simple.
Yeah, I thought that would lead to something else more than...
And I assume we have to exit through here. Possibly using that scepter, because that's the only thing I can think we've got left to use now.
And the mushroom.
Oh.
I mean, there's a 50-50 chance that the mushroom does a Alice in Wonderland thing, or just kills us.
The elegance of the scepter is incomprehensible. To us, at least. We're not able to comprehend it. I wonder, can we just crawl? This is a large grey mushroom. Is it worth the risk? There's no risk.
I mean, you could just save, yeah.
As soon as you swallow the first bite, you have this strange shrinking feeling. It's true! You are now no bigger than a mouse. Wow, we're titchy.
Nice.
You feel a stretching sensation.
Oh, geez, you didn't get a lot of time, did you?
You're back to your original size. Okay.
So we finished?
Well, we've got to deliver, I think.
But I mean, that is, right? That is
We've
everything.
got the 3 items and a bonus item.
Well, and some other bonus items. We've got a bag of diamonds.
Where's the castle?
The castle.
I've got to figure out how to get around that bridge.
The castle is north.
Okay.
It'll be north, right.
North, right.
And then you would need to cross a bridge. A slopey bridge. I would like it if you saved before you...
Well, for you, I will do that.
Thank you.
So little trust or faith in my abilities to steer this man.
Well, it is the thing that's killed you most in this game.
True. Well, actually, not true. The beanstalk killed me the most.
I mean... Oh yeah, the beanstalk definitely killed you the most. Second most.
Let's just say I've been killed more times by walking across a bridge than you would have expected.
Yeah, that's true, definitely.
Okay, approach it high.
And then
go low.
Go low.
Done.
Right. Well, I think we're finally going to find out whether this is for us or for the kingdom, or just just for this guy. Oh, quite excited.
The tension is palpable. Will there be a million people in the hall waiting for us?
Surely it's just going to be him.
He'll be dead.
Took too long.
Just killed over. Nope, no one here.
And this king doesn't have a magical force field to stop us from approaching him.
No, we just can't make it up this little extra set of steps. Welcome back from your quest, Sir Graham. Oh.
Treasure? Give treasure? Maybe just give chest.
Is this going to be what stops us?
Stops us from winning the game.
Oh, you move aside as the king steps from his throne. As you approach the throne, the king himself rises to commend you for a job well done. Oh, the king proclaims in pain. From the seemingly lifeless king, you hear these words. Well done, Sir Graham. You have been a good and faithful servant. Your reward is well deserved. My kingdom, in all its glory, is now yours. With those words, King Edward the Benevolent dies.
Oh.
The experiences of your quest will be invaluable to you as you begin your reign as King of Daventry. Hey! Yay!
Tone shift was stark.
Thank the Lord. Oh, we're going to come
we
sit
got
on
a
this. Okay. I'm just going to let this play out. I want to hear this man wail on his MIDI guitar. It's that last note that kills me every time. It's so long.
I mean, we did it.
We did it. We completed King's Quest.
Is this the first King's Quest game you've actually completed?
No.
Okay.
So definitely haven't done this one like I thought originally. I think I have played possibly King's Quest 5. It's the one I most readily remember or recognise from the screenshots, and I think I was just probably getting this mixed up with attempting to play other versions of King's Quest, because I did have like a collection of the series on CD. I think I still got them actually. But I imagine what probably happened is I tried to play this and was just like, no.
Well, I mean, you can add this as a notch.
Yes.
A proud badge.
Yeah, to wear. I mean, we didn't get through it on our own Steam.
No. We needed hints.
Yeah. But I also feel like some of that stuff, there was no way to do it without getting hints. And most of the stuff was about trying to get the right word.
Yeah, I think that was the big one. I think sometimes we'd worked out what we needed to do, but we just couldn't do it. Which hopefully will fade away the minute we stop playing parser games.
Yeah.
I was quite pleased with some of the stuff though today. Like I felt the more we played this game, the more I sort of got what it was going for.
The more insane we became.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe I sort of got an understanding for the twisted old Sierra logic.
I'm actually quite satisfied that we got through it all without breaking ourselves into a position we couldn't win it. I'm going to probably try and read back at some point and see where you can actually get stuck. That's what I'm interested in. I actually feel like, despite being a rough ride due to its age and some of its design sensibilities, the fact that it had multiple options and routes for different things, it didn't feel like there were that many opportunities to trap yourself. Like,
yeah, I think that as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually. In some ways it was generous. In other ways it was awful. Like the that beanstalk pathfinding and some of the death by falling.
I think the beanstalk was almost designed for the diagonals. More.
Oh, that's a very good point, because we didn't even know we could do diagonals at that point.
No, we only discovered that on the staircase, which
I then fell off.
Which you then
fell off anyway. After the diagonals as well. I can't remember if I.
No, you fell off before, I think.
Yeah. So what did you think of the game in general?
I have to admit, I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought it would be a little bit more unbearable to play. I was just based on sort of the history of it. You know, I was expecting a lot more deaths. I mean, we done a lot, but I was expecting more deaths, like in terms of variety. I expected like some really harsh, kind of silly ones. You know, I was expecting like, oh, you've just, you know, like when we mentioned the dagger earlier, I was like, I'm surprised you didn't cut yourself on it when you just reached in for no reason. That's sort of more
like you nick your finger on the dagger and then you get like tetanus.
Yeah, like I was expecting something dumb like that, like for more of the game.
Yeah.
But a lot of the deaths were actually fairly sort of reasonable, mostly. Like, bar the fact that the moat is full of alligators for no reason at all. The stuff like you've overswam, you've fallen off a giant beanstalk and landed head first on the ground. You know, you've been burnt to death by a dragon. Like all that stuff, you would die from.
Yeah, you can't fault the realism there.
Like I was like never did I think, oh, that was a surprising death. I guess I was surprised by that.
I think I feel similar. Like I didn't think it was as bad as I was expecting. I still think in places it's pretty ropey. I think a lot of it is simply down to its age. Fighting the parser is not uncommon in games of this nature out of King's Quest. It almost feels like it was a staple of the genre of text adventures, which is where this is kind of jumped from. I think some of the design choices are a little maddening in terms of how you would get there.
Yeah.
But I also think it was pretty open-ended, and I think that was
I think that
surprise
played well
to me.
for it.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be ultra rigid, one solution to everything. And the fact that it had,
I think that's really painted it positively for me. Actually, yeah. Like, I think that's why if I was gonna like, oh, well, I'm not gonna give it any kind of rating because I don't do that anyway. But like, I'm seeing it in a kind of
5 walnuts out of 10.
Medium positive. I would say like it's got a lot of flaws, but most of those are due to age, kind of being, finding its. I don't know, like, parser games were around, obviously, but point and clicks obviously were not around at this point.
No.
Um, so adventure games, I imagine, would be around for a little bit, but not to like this level at the time.
Yeah, I think this was the aim of this was to try and introduce graphics to a text adventure, and then out of this sort of springs the desire for a mouse control and a simplification, which
so as
then
easy
leads to
as
point
it
and
is
click.
to go, yeah, as easy as it is to go, okay, mechanically it's not quite there. At the same time, I'm actually finding myself relatively impressed by the fact that it has things like diagonal movement that works quite that well. The fact that it kind of was open and there were multiple solutions, and like, I mean, I guess a point system is kind of a little bit old school now, but it's a decent enough guide for you to work out there's other ways to do things.
Yeah, and I guess in a
Um,
way, if you're thinking about how it was in the past, it presumably increases the replayability if you've got another goal to set. Can I complete the game with more points? How do I
yeah, and there's other solutions
maximize
clearly.
this? Yeah.
And it had a lot more to it than I thought. Like, I think, like, if you ignore the puzzles for a second, because they were silly, but like stuff like uh, quenching the fire from the dragon, just the amount of interactivity that was actually in there
Yeah,
um,
but I guess that's
was
what I mean. Like,
surprising
it's a bit
and good.
cruel. It doesn't think necessarily about how to lead you to the correct place from there, because if, for instance, I say throw bowl, not only firstly it throws the bowl.
Yeah,
It lets you
yeah, that
do
was
that. It
amazing.
doesn't stop you from placing yourself in a position where you then cannot win. Though I guess I don't know for certain if you can find that bowl, but it certainly wasn't visible. And
Yeah,
we tried. But also, a few years on down the line, I think the idea would be you write that, and then the game should give you some feedback to sort of say, good
yeah,
idea, try something similar, or try something else. We won't let you throw the bowl because that's insane, and we'll try and steer you towards the right command.
yeah.
Um,
And it had a few inklings of that, but never really directly steered you towards the answer. Like
yeah, I think it's
it sometimes had
missing.
a few hints, but it wasn't
Yeah,
it wasn't really enough.
I think most of the
Like,
time it was just maybe recognize that it might say you can't do this now, and instead of no, and then that might, I don't know, it did it a bit, but I think most of the stumbling points were around trying to figure that out and trying to use the right command.
yeah, there's some real key things that
Yeah.
you can think of throughout this playthrough we've just had that are just like straight up. I wouldn't have written
Yeah.
that. It's not. They just weren't intuitive choices.
No.
Um,
I mean, I guess, I don't know. Plenty of times when we typed that stuff, I was thinking like, oh, why didn't I try that word? Or why didn't we do that before? So maybe it is. Maybe it might have been more natural to someone else. And
yeah,
we just
maybe,
didn't.
maybe.
But that's the thing; it's a bit hit or miss, and that's kind of the issue, or one of the main frustrations with text adventure games. And sometimes you have solved the puzzle in terms of its theory. It's just you don't know the correct terminology to get you there. And
Yeah,
that
and
can
that can be very
only be
subjective.
frustrating. Like if you
Yeah,
then find out, oh, it was this thing I said or wanted to say, but I used the wrong synonym or used the wrong expression.
or didn't say
Um,
it simply enough,
yeah, or
because
didn't
that
break
seemed
it
to happen a
down.
lot.
Yeah,
That seemed to happen a lot, where we thought we actually used things on things, where we had to try and do stuff on things, but usually it just wanted you to just try and use the thing,
yeah.
and it just kind of moved on from there.
Okay.
Um,
Well, that's great. So we've completed King's Quest. You are now King of Daventry. Well done.
Nice. Graham Daventry.
Graham of Daventry or King of Daventry. I don't know.
Well, the last king was the Benevolent, so we're going to have to be something as good.
I'd say the
title as good as
distantly aloof, given that we just walked straight to the throne over the body of the king who has now mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah, true.
And are now ruling over our empty kingdom. Yeah.
At least we didn't kill everything.
At least we didn't do that. We only killed some of the things.
We only killed one thing, right? Just
yes.
the giant.
We killed the giant. We basically mollified everyone into leaving a lot of the time through embarrassment or musical talent.
We're just sorting them out, like
give
them cheese.
Yeah, so they can melt into the wall.